Well, and new Jack Della Maddalena. I mean, what an incredible fight. Did you think that that was the way this fight was going to play out?
I was expecting a tough fight. Belal, he's tough, real tough. You've seen his last run he's been on. It hasn't been finished. He's been putting wins together. He's obviously got to push the pace. So, yeah, I was expecting a tough fight.
You told us earlier this week that you and your team have been training for this moment forever. And so when this opportunity arose, it was a no-brainer, and you didn't really have to make too many adjustments because you train for moments like this one. In the fight, in the adversity, what's going through your mind when you think of the fact that you have been working for this since day one?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of work, and not just on my behalf. The team had put a lot of sacrifices, work. I believed in myself, but the team believed in me, and yeah, I've just been working at it. I believed, obviously, the title's great, but I believed I could beat Belal. I believe his style, I could beat him, so it was just a matter about getting in there and just executing.
There was so much confidence coming from you, not just in the preparation to this fight, but also it showed inside the octagon. So fluid, the movements, like you were 10 steps ahead of him in a lot of ways, it felt like. Aside from the fact that you've been preparing for this moment forever, what is the biggest source of that confidence?
I mean, just probably the preparation, I put a lot of work into it. The team give me a lot of confidence. Yeah, just a lot of self-belief, self-belief through preparation.
When you think back to the moment that you got the phone call that, you were no longer fighting in London, you'd be traveling to Montreal instead. In that moment, were you like, I got this?
100%. When I got that call, I literally felt like they just told me I was the new world champion. I was that confident I was going to beat him, but then obviously it was about putting in the work, staying the course, and then executing come fight night.
You've always been quite quiet. You really let your body of work speak for you, but now that you're champion, what sort of message do you hope to send to the world?
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that just want to be celebrities, I just love to fight. I love to get in there and perform. I love preparing for fights. So, yeah, I'm not trying to be a celebrity. I just want to keep knocking off challenges.
And there's been a lot of really interesting conversations and, of course, movement in the welterweight division, but then also with the prospect of Islam Makhachev moving up to challenge for the 170-pound belt. When decisions like that are being not made, but discussed before the outcome of this fight even takes place, how do you not get kind of lost in that? And just what are your thoughts of the prospect of maybe fighting Islam?
Of course, fighting Islam, what a dream, pound for pound. I'd say probably the number one, maybe number two guy right now, so it's a dream come true. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the fight game, the media always try and say, what's next? Fighting Leon, it was, even before I even got to fight week, and it was like, if you win this fight, you'll be fighting for the title. So I guess that's just the nature of the beast. But yeah, I'm here to stay. I always believe the cream would rise to the top, and here it is.
It certainly has. And when you think of the reign of Jack Della Maddalena, which starts literally right now, what do you envision for yourself?
I envision big things. I've seen GSP come into the locker room before then, so I'm chasing him. But obviously one fight at a time. There's a lot of tough challenges. There's no clear contender now, but there's a lot of tough challenges. So I'm excited for the next few years.
Well, we will let you enjoy this hard-earned moment, Jack. Congratulations. We can't wait to see you back.